Good morning, ladies, gentlemen, and others who shall remain nameless. I love all of you. Absolutely. Yeah, so it does occur to me every time that I've made a video in which I have called for compassion for those less fortunate than oneself, I have received scathing attacks from people who, for some strange reason, seem to think that I'm asking them to give me money. I've never asked anyone to give me money, ever. But they insist that I'm asking them to give me money. Despite the fact that nowhere in my videos do I ever ask anybody to give me money. Anywhere. I post no address where they can give me money. I post no information for how to send me money. Nothing. No bank account that they can send to, no PayPal account, no money transfer system, nothing. I offer no means for them to financially support me, but they insist that I'm asking them for money. They also make some other rather bizarre and absolutely self-refuted claims about me, personal attacks, claiming that I'm, quote, lazy, despite the fact that I work very hard, claiming the fact that I'm on welfare, despite the fact that I haven't collected a single penny from the welfare system in, that's been what, 40 years now? Since I was on welfare for 3 months while I looked for work. And incidentally, I paid back every penny that I got from the welfare system. Yeah, every penny. And that was 40 years ago. Yeah. So no, I do not collect welfare. And claiming that I'm somehow blaming politicians for things that I've never blamed them for, personal things that I've never blamed them for, attributing to me claims that I've never made. And it occurs to me that the reason for this is they can't actually address what I say. So they have to make up stories about me. They have to demonize me. They have to attack me. Because otherwise, they have to acknowledge that I've demonstrated, well, dare I say it, moral superiority over them. And I hate saying that. I hate pointing out the fact that I've demonstrated moral superiority over these people. But a fact is a fact. And moral superiority is moral superiority. And I've demonstrated it consistently. Now, these people are very big on showing how community-minded they are, claiming to be community-minded. But their community-mindedness, I've noticed, does seem to be focused mostly on finding people that they hate and harassing them. Finding people they hate and demonizing them. Finding people they hate and attacking them. It seems that they're not doing anything of value. I mean, I've volunteered at a soup kitchen for several years, cooking meals for people who needed somebody to make them a decent meal because, well, yeah, they were homeless. They had no resources, and many of them still have no resources because they suffer from severe mental illness and a lot of trauma-based illnesses that make them unable to function. And unfortunately, all the homes for these people have been shut down. So there's no place for them to go except, well, the streets. They live on the streets, yeah. And that sucks. Yeah. But I don't see any of these people who are attacking me volunteering at soup kitchens. I don't see them volunteering at soup kitchens. I don't see them volunteering in their community. I don't see them doing street sweeping detail in the springtime either. I don't really see them doing much of anything except sitting behind a keyboard and attacking the people they hate, which is to say the libs, the trannies, the terrorists, and the commies, all of whom seem to be pretty much interchangeable in their mind, along with the feminazis, who they really rage against a great deal. But they make up the most bizarre stories, and they repeat the most bizarre stories and the most bizarre fantasies about me and about all the other people that they hate. So, I just want to say, what are you actually doing for your community? I mean, you call yourself a patriot, but you wear an American flag in Canada. Obviously, you're not a patriot of Canada. Yeah. Yeah. You call yourself a Christian, but none of the compassion of Jesus is visible in anything you say. You have no sense of charity, compassion, or humility. You're very arrogant. I hear you telling people that you're concerned about the future, but you're doing absolutely nothing to ensure that there will be a future to be concerned about. And you're doing everything to make sure that there is no future available to be concerned about. You call yourselves conservatives, but you're against any sort of conservation. So what are you really? Really, what are you? You're reactionaries. You react to everything that isn't you. And your reaction is one of hate. Oh, and here comes my home fries. Yes. Delicious home fries. Thank you. Ta-ta. Yeah. Anywho, yeah. If all you have to offer is hate, then what do you in fact have to offer? Really? All you have is hate. And you express that hate quite freely online, but you don't seem to be doing anything productive or creative or helpful. What are you really? What are you really?